There's one little thing that can completely ruin your entire book if it's not acknowledged and fixed. If you don't know me, my name is Arielle. I'm a book editor, and I'm dedicated to helping you tell your story, your way, just with a few tweaks. I'm not the only writer that has a favorite crutch word or two or three. In fact, I know I'm not, because it's the most commonly found error that I find in my clients' work when I'm editing. I just worked with an author who was like besties like this with the word perhaps, and we had to clean that up. If you don't know what a crutch word is a word, sometimes a phrase that you're comfortable with internally. It makes sense in your brain, so you don't even realize how much you're using it when you're writing until someone else reads your work and they see it every other sentence and they hate it. Having too many crutch words readily available in your manuscript is the quickest way to ruin your entire book, because, say it with me, it makes your writing predictable. We don't want that. In fact, I'm gonna take it a step further and say that not only does it make your writing predictable, but it makes it annoying as fuck. We really don't want that. I talk about predictable writing a lot. It's a no-go, no matter what kind of story you're telling, no matter what level of a writer you are. So you know what that means? All those crutch words that you love so much, gotta go. If anybody knows that reference, we can be friends. Any editor worth their salt is going to be able to notice these crutch words and give suggestions on how you can switch these words out and kind of rework your sentences to make sure everything makes sense and is cohesive. But that doesn't mean that you can't be proactive. Get familiar with common crutch words like actually, absolutely, literally, exactly, like, also. And then go through your writing and find your crutch words, the words that you use repeatedly throughout your manuscript. List them out, and then find 5 to 10 synonyms or phrases that you can switch that word out with and keep it as a reference for when you write, so that way you can learn to not depend on those words as much as you do. If you're a client of mine, something you're going to also hear me talk a lot about is options. I love options. Whether it's words, phrases, imagery, you can never have too much, because all it's going to do is spice up your writing and add more variety to what you're trying to say. That's never a bad thing.